Well, here's George. Give him a hand.
Okay, how to be an auctioneer. Okay, let's see. How does that sound? Is that too much, too little? Everything all right? Up a little bit? Okay. I can just talk a little louder. Here we go. Can you all hear? All right. A little closer to my mouth? Yep, let's see. Here we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. All right. Well, it's amateur hour, so have fun, folks. We'll do our best here. But we've got our first item up here, and this is a very, very pretty Fenton opalescent with the hand-painted flowers. Any information on the bottom there?
D. Frederick.
D. Frederick. Very good. Yep, I've seen a lot of pretty things by Frederick, like that purple trim there. Let's start this out at $30. And I did $30, looking for $30, $30, $25, $25, 25, 30, 35, 40, looking for 40. I bid 35, looking for 40. I bid at 35, looking for 40, looking for $40, folks, on the very pretty opalescent. And we've got $40, looking for 45, 40, looking for 45, now 50, 45, now 50, $50, now 55. 55 now 60, 55 now 60, $55, fair warning, and sold, $55, number 135. 135.
135. Can you guys hear him okay?
Can you hear me all right? Okay, sounds good. All right. Hey there, everybody watching us out there on YouTube land. All right, we have hanging hearts in shade form. I've never seen these before. Who made these?
Is this below? What number is that?
This one.
41.
These are Lundbergs.
Lundberg. Oh, Lundberg Studios. Very, very good quality. I met the Lundbergs once, and yeah, they make really, really great stuff. So these were not inexpensive new. We're going to start these off at $75. $75. 75 for Lundberg Studios, now $50 starting bid, $50 on the shade. You got to have a nice lamp to put this on. $40 starting bid. We got $40 now, 45, 40 looking for 45. I'm bid at 40, looking for 45. $45 now, $45 now, looking for $45. Anybody in the house? We're at $40. $45, $50, $50 now, looking for 55, 50 looking for 55. We're at $50. You're in at $50, looking for 55, and sold $50, number 148. What's next? Let's see here.
What's next?
Next is 42. Glowy elephant.
Very nice. Fenton Burmese elephant. Sorry, I didn't get the slide going up here. I should have known. Fenton Burmese elephant, and look at that glow. That is very, very pretty there. And nice floral painting. Does it say the artist on the bottom? Everson. Very nice. Thank you, Heidi. Very good. Okay, so we're going to start this off at $35. $35 for the uranium glass elephant. We've got a couple at 35. We've got 40 now. 40 looking for 45. $45 now. 50. $50 looking for 55. 55 in the back. 55 looking for $60. $60 now. 65 now. $70. We've got $65, $70, and $75. $75 looking for 80. 75 looking for 80. It's a great piece. 75 looking for 80. We got $80. 80 looking for 85. $80 looking for 85. All in, all done. Sold $80. Number one. All right. Let's see what we have next here.
The clicker, here's the mouse, George.
Oh,
See the little clicker on the side?
I never used the mouse. That's so different.
Just watch his tail.
There we go.
Might bite.
Okay, if I
He
could
does
get
have
the,
trouble using the mouse.
I do have trouble using the mouse. There we go.
There.
Now we got it. Okay, thank you, folks. Another Lundberg Studio shade. Yes, yes. This is as pretty as the last one, actually. Maybe you've got another lamp in the room or a lamp that needs two shades. We're going to start this one at $35. $35 on the Lundberg shade. $35 starting bid now. $30. Starting bid on the Lundberg shade, $30 for this with the hanging hearts. Somebody start us out at $25 now. We got 25 now, 30, 25 looking for 30, $30 now looking for 35, 35 now, 40, $40 now, 45, 40 now, 45, $40 bid now looking for $45 on the Lundberg shade, $40 on the Lundberg shade, 45, $50, 45 look $50 now looking for 55, 50 looking for 55 now, 60, 55 looking for 60, all in, all done. Sold $55, number 148. She got them both. Okay. Yep, I've got it up here, but you're going to have to tell us a little about this.
It's a flapper. It's legendary fashion. This is the flapper. 1925. What do you want to get for that one?
Very cool. Fenton piece, 1925. This is a kind of unusual line. About the same time they were making the hats on the stands, they made these. I have not actually ever owned one myself. Let's start this out at $30. $30 opening bid on the flapper dress from Fenton. $30, and we were looking for 35. 35 now, 40. $35 looking for 40. $40 now, 45. I'm bid at 40 now, 45. Looking for $45. For anybody at $45? All in, all done. Sold for $40, number 118.
Okay. What's next, guys?
Okay, next up is an Empoli snifter with a diamond optic. Ooh, this thing's a lot bigger than I thought. Wow.
$45.
45.
Lot number 45, the big Empoli snifter. One drink is all you need. If you have a piano, you'll collect a lot of tips of this one. So am I bid $30? Let's do $30 opening on the Empoli with the diamond optic. $30, $25, $25. Let's start out. This is a good piece. You got 50. Let's start at $50 then. $50 now, 55. $50 looking for $55. We've got a $50 bid. Looking for $55. Anybody in the house for $55? Sold $50. Number one.
Number one.
Right. Okay, next we have a very pretty Carnival glass piece.
Oh, Singleton and Bailey. Singleton and Bailey made for Fenton art glass.
Yeah,
Very special piece.
Yeah, this is very nice. Yes, great color, and you don't see a lot of Singleton and Bailey. I've never owned a piece. If you haven't, well, now is your chance. We're going to start this one at $50 opening bid. $50 on the Singleton and Bailey bowl.
Yes.
We've got $50 opening bid.
I think it's called Farmyard. Something or other.
Yeah, it's got great design inside and out. $50 now looking for 55. 55 now 60. $60 now 70. $70, 75 in the back. $80. $80 now 85. 85 now looking for 90. 90 looking for 95. There's 95 looking for 100. $100 bid. $100 bid. We're looking at $100 bid. I'm bid at $100 looking for $110. $110 bid. Fair warning, and sold $100, the Singleton Bailey piece.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, very nice piece.
Okay.
Number one, $100.
You doing okay, George?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Oh, this is great. I did not know, looking at this in the catalog, this glowed like this. Wow, look at that. Is this an old Northwood piece?
It's green drape, beaded green drape.
Yeah.
I think it's from the 1800s.
Yeah, it's Victorian, it's silver plate, it's quadruple plate on the lid there, and look at that glow. That's original era when it was canary glass. They didn't even know what Vaseline was yet, let alone uranium. So we're going to start this one off at $50 opening bid. $50 on the biscuit barrel, $50. We've got 50 looking for 55, 55 looking for 60, 60 looking for 65, 65 looking for 70, 70 looking for 75, 75 looking for 80, 80 looking for 85, 85 looking for 90, 85 looking for 90, $90 bid. $95 bid over on the right here, $100 bid. We're at $100 bid. I'm bid at 100, looking for $110, $110 bid. 110 looking for 120, 120 looking for 130, 120 looking for 130. This is in great condition, folks. 130 looking for 140, 140 looking for 150. We are at 140 looking for 150. This piece is definitely worth more than that retail. 140 looking for 150. All in, all done. We've got 140, we've got 150, looking for 160, 150. We are at 150. Fair warning. And sold for $150 to the Uranium Club folks in the back. And your number, sorry, your bidder card? 158, $150.
All right.
Okay.
Something called baby.
Yep. Apple Blossom Crest. This is a great piece. It's a little bit harder to find. You know, they did a lot of these special colored crests for just a couple years, and the pinks were hard on the kiln, so they didn't make this too long. We're going to start this basket off at $35 opening bid. $35 on the apple crest, looking for 40. We've got 35 on bid at 35, looking for 40. 35 looking for $40 bid. Looking for a $40 bid now, 45. 45 now looking for 50. $45 looking for 50. 50 now looking for 55. 55 looking for 60. 60 looking for 65. We're at $60 bid. $60 bid looking for 65. I'm bid at 60 looking for 65. Anybody looked in? We're all in, all done, and sold $60 to number one. Whoops. Upside down, 133, I think. 133, $60. All right, we've got another Empoli piece, folks. This is a big snifter if you need one for the other side of the piano. This one is every bit as big, but it is blue, a very pretty blue color with that nice optic in it. Big size you don't see very often. We're going to start this one at $35, folks. $35 opening bid on the Empoli snifter. 35, well, let's try 30. $30 opening bid. $30, looking for 35, now 40, now 45, now 50. $45 looking for 50, $45 on bid at $45, looking for $50. $50 now looking for 55. 55 now looking for 60. $60 now looking for 65. 60 looking for 65. $60, I'm bid at $60. Now you're on at 60. We're looking for 65. Anybody in at 65? Sold $60 to the man in the psychedelic shirt, number 154. All right. Oh, here we go. This is very pretty. Look at the painting, and yeah, that's a blower, all right. Very, very pretty.
We got the artist, Emily?
Yes, this one is Alice Farley.
Alice Farley is the artist. 2004, so this is fairly late, and the later you get, the scarcer a lot of these things are. So very pretty fairy lamp.
Shelley Fenton on the boat.
Okay.
Oh, it's got the Fenton family signature on it. Who'll give me $40 opening bid? 40, we got a lot of 40s in the house. 45, 40 looking for 45, 45 looking for 50. We've got 50 in the back here, 50 looking for 55, 55 now 60, 60 now 65, 65 now 70, 70, 75, 75 looking for 80. We're at $75. 75, somebody came up 80, $80. We got 80 looking for 85. We got two 85s, 85 looking for 90, $90 in the back, $90 looking for 95, 90 looking for, we got 95 looking for 100. 100 in the back. We got $100 now. 110. Now 120 in the back. 130. 140. 150. 160. We're at 150. We're at 150 looking for 160. I'm bid at 150 looking for 160 on the fairy lamp. Fair warning. Sold $150. And our bidder is 135. Oh, this next piece is a real favorite of mine. Oh my gosh, that glows too.
Yeah.
Woo! I think you're gonna like this one. I do.
What number we got in this one?
This is 51.
All right.
This is another four.
If you want to see it closer, he'll bring it out to you.
Yeah.
This is just the detail. And
This is Czech glass. This is 1930s. It's also got uranium in it, so it glows. It's got a great etch stopper and jeweling on the front. So as these go, it's a pretty fancy piece. These used to sell for about $250 to $300. We're going to start it out at $75 opening bid. $75 opening bid, 75 opening bid, looking for 50 now, $50 bid, now 60. $60 bid now 70, $70 bid now 80, $80 bid now 90, $90 bid looking for 100, $90 bid looking for 100, and it did it 100, and now looking for 110, 110 looking for 120, 110 looking for 120. We got $110 on the check perfume, now looking for 120, folks. 120, we're at 110. Sold $110, number 118.
Just hand you guys my nephew
Sorry.
Jade, guys. All right. What you got, Jade, mother? Okay.
Lot 52 is
One out of 1,000. Deep glass. One of it's only 1,000.
very good. Limited edition Fenton satin glass with floral painting and the interesting striped area where they kept the satin off of it. That's an interesting technique. Takes several different processes to get that. Let's start this one at $40 opening bid, folks. $40 on the Fenton satin glass. $40 now, $30 looking $30 bid. We've got 30 looking for 35, 30 looking for 35, 35 looking for 40, 35 looking for 40, $40 bid now, 45, 45 now looking for 50, 50 looking for 55. We're at $50 bid. I'm in at $50 bid, $50 bid now, 55 in the back, 55 looking for 60, $60 in the front, $65 in the back, $70, 65 looking for 70, 65, I'm bid at 65 looking for 70, sold $65 to number 134. Very unusual piece. Ah, this one is not glass. This is not
And the
glass.
item number is?
Item number is 53.
All right, 53.
This is a very nice Van Briggle base. What is that motif on the front of that one? Is that a tulip? A tulip, very nice. Yes, Van Briggle, very good quality, great feel. Powdery is great because it's got that tactile quality. Let's start this off at $25 opening bid on the Van Briggle. $25 opening bid, 25, 25 now, $20. $20, we've got $20 now looking for 25, 20 looking for 25, we got 25 now, 30. $30 bid looking for 35, $30 bid looking for 35, 30 looking for 35. We're at $30 on the Van Briggle. All in, all done.
Where's your 30, George?
Where's my 30? She's right back there.
Okay, you're out way in the back.
Yep, who's in the back? Anybody? We've got $30 and we're sold for $30. And now where's our bidder?
Where's our bidder?
I think it is our bidder way in the back. Yes.
Okay, you got it, way in the back.
Sorry about that. 149, $30.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, this is next 54.
The tumble up.
The tumble up in blue Burmese. Difficult color to find. I think I've seen one of these in person. I like the size. They made a bigger one. This one's kind of handy to have by the bedside. If you have a cat, you'll know what I mean. I've had water dumped on me in the middle of the night. So, oh.
Is that my phone?
It
I lost
is.
it.
All right, we've got the phone back and we've got this nice tumble up. Let's go at $50 bid, $50 opening bid, and we've got 50 in the back, 50 now 55, 55 now 60. $60, 65, 65 looking for 70, 70 looking for 75, 75 now looking for 80. We're at $75 in the back, $75 looking for $80. I'm bid at $75. Anybody willing to give Eddie? Will anybody give us 80?
Bids in the back.
Bids in the back, yep. And he's at 75. We're looking for $80 and sold $75, number 136.
All right. I think this one's next.
Okay, yes, this is our next coin spot or coin dot. I always get those confused.
How many? We only got 6 left? 4 left. Okay. There's a $675 price tag on this.
Wow, yeah, these were very expensive at one time, folks. This is a nice thing to add to the collection. It's, I think it's coin spot because I think the texture's on the inside, and it's amberina, so you get some of that glow. Let's see if we can start this off at $75 opening bid for the set, and there are how many glasses with it? 4 glasses, so pitcher and 4 glasses, $75 opening bid, now $50, $50 opening bid. Someone start us off at $45 opening bid. 45 looking for $40. Let's get this started, folks. $40 in the back, now looking for 45. $40 looking for 45, 45 now in the front, 45 looking for 50, 45 looking for $50 bid, $45. It's a great steal on this set, folks. 45 then, $50 in the quarter, 50 now, 55. Looking for $55, 55, and now 60. 55 looking for 60, 55 looking for 60, folks.
The bid's over.
60, 60, yep, 65, 65 now 70, 70 now 75, $70 looking for 75, $70 looking for 75. We're at $70 looking for 75 and sold $70, number 145.
It gets too exciting.
Thank you for that help.
5%
That really
people.
helps a lot. You know, you've got a rookie here, so. All right, lot number 56.
Felicia Anat, Glass Messenger.
Ah, okay, so this is one of the Glass Messenger specials, and this was done in 1999. It's a very pretty opalescent blue with an optic and painted. Very pretty vase, an unusual one. Let's go at $40 for the Fenton vase. We've got $40 now, 45, 40 looking for 45, 40 looking for 45, 45 now looking for 50, $50, 55, $60,
Hold out.
65, 65 now looking for $70, $70 in the quarter, $70 now looking for 75, $75 now looking for 80, 75 looking for 80. I'm bid at $75. Will you go $80? Anybody here for $80 on this piece? Fair warning. And sold $75, number 135. Okay, I think the next piece is number 57. Yep, lot number 57. And this is cool. This is the Viking Epic tails up, head down bird. And the great thing about this is the long tail is long enough so it hasn't been broken and polished. You got to look for that. This one's in perfect shape. Very collectible now. We are going to start this at $30. $30 opening bid, now 35. $35 now looking for 40. 35 looking for 40. $40 now, 45 in the back. 45 now looking for 50. 50 now 55. 55 now looking for 60. 55 now looking for 60. Anybody in at $60? We've got 55 bid. I'm bid at $55 looking for 60. $60 now looking for 65. $60 bid now 65. $65 looking for 70. Am I bid $70? Everybody in? All in, all done? Sold $65, number 136 for the Viking bird.
You want us to put it back in the cupboard? Yes. Thank you.
All right, this next piece is really pretty. This is a bashful Charlotte flower frog in a Fenton blue orange tree footed bowl. That's pretty neat. I always really like the bashful Charlottes. I know Cambridge Glass made those way back when, and it's such a great mold. It's been carried into the future. Fenton did some pretty scarce lines of this. I'm not sure how long they did this color, but I haven't seen it before. How about we start this at $40, folks? $40 for the bashful Charlotte frog in the bowl. $40, $50. We got $50 bid, now 55. 50 now 55. It's a three-piece set, folks. 55 now 60. $60 now 65. 65 now 70. 70 now 75. 75 now and 80. 80 now 85. 80 now 85. 85 now 90. 90 now 95. 95 now 100. $100 bid, $105, now 110, now 115, looking for 115. We're at 110, we're at 115, now 120. 120 bid, looking for 125. We're at $120 bid. We're in at 120, folks. We got 125 bid here. New bidder, 125, looking for 130, 130 in the back. 130 looking for 135, 135 now 140. 135 now 140. We have 140 looking for 145. Looking for 145 now 150. 150 now looking for 155. We are looking for 155 now 160. 160 now looking for 165. This is a pretty unusual piece. 165 bid. Now 170. Are we in at 170, folks? I'm bid at 165, looking for 170, fair warning, and sold number 148 for $165. And she looks pretty excited about it, and I don't blame her. It's a great piece. All right. Lot 59 is the Blanco. I believe this is part of the Europa line by Arlen Bayless, who was their designer about 15, 20 years ago. It's a pretty unusual piece. It does glow a little bit because of the cadmium and the amberina, but this is a piece that Blanco didn't make for a very long time in this color. So we're going to start this at $50 on the Blanco. $50 opening, and now $55, $50 looking for $55 on the Blanco Europa. I've sold these for more than double that, folks. $55 now looking for $55. We're in at 50 now, 55. 55 looking for 60. 60 now, 65. 65 now, 70. 70 now, 75. 75 now, 80. 80 now, 85. $80. We're at $80 on the Blanco piece. $80 now looking for 85. I'm in at $80 now looking for $85. Fair warning. Sold number 1 for $85.
So this is Fenton, but I don't know, it's marked Fenton at the bottom. I don't know about the top. It matches it. It might be a marriage, but there's a sticker on the bottom from our Mr. Flake. You guys know him in Minnesota. And he says it's Fenton 1954 only.
Oh, interesting.
So, I don't know if he's talking about just the base and the shade, but whatever it is, that's what you're getting.
It was very cute.
It is.
If it's a marriage, it's a happy one, and if it's not a marriage, even if it's just the bottom, 1954 was a very bad year in the economy, and most factories made very, very little production that year. So if it's a 1 year only in that year, you know there are not many of them. Let's start that out at $30 opening bid, folks. $30 for the candlelit. We've got 30 looking for 35, 30 looking for 35, $30 bid, now looking for 35, folks. 35 and now looking for 40, 40 now 45, $40 in now 45, 50, $50 looking for 55, $50 bid now 55, looking for 55, all in, all done. Sold $50, number 137.
Okay, I think we're going to do some of George's. So what's the first
Oh,
one on there?
okay, great.
The Victorian, please?
First one is the Victorian JIP.
Okay,
That's lot A.
okay. George has got some lots in the sale, so he's doing 20 lots and then he's doing 5 of his own. So this is George.
And then I'll come back in the afternoon and we'll do some more. Oh, I guess it is the afternoon, later on. Okay, so the Victorian Jack in the pulpit vase. What I liked about this one, if you look at the bottom, it is absolutely got the right kind of wear that lets you know this is actually Victorian. And so we're going to start this out at $30 opening bid. $30 opening bid. We have $30 in the back now. 35. 30 looking for 35. 35 now 40. $35 bid now looking for 40. 40 looking for 45. 45 now 50. $45 bid now 50. I'm in at $45 looking for $50 on the Jack in the pulpit base. This is 150 years old. 45 looking for 50. We're at $50 looking for 55. 50 looking for 55. All in, all done. 55. Now 55 looking for 60. $60 looking for 65. 60 looking for 65. We are looking for 65. I'm bid at $60 now looking for 65. And sold $60. Number 147.
The next one is the Owl Fairy Lamp.
Ah, okay. Let's see here.
I think it's the fairy lamp owl right there, right? Yeah, I pulled it up.
Okay. All right. We are looking for the green owl fairy lamp.
It's right here on the table. Oh,
Come by, Jeff.
There we go.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. This one will glow, glow, glow under a black light. The mint green always does. This one,
B.
yes, this is letter B. And this one is, we're going to start this out at, we have a bid. Do I just started the bid that we have if it's an absentee or?
No, we started before, but we'll start it
Okay,
now.
we'll start us out. Okay, well, let's start us out at $50 opening bid. $50 opening bid. $50 now 55. 50 now 55. 55 now 60. 60 now 65. 65 now 70. 70 now 75. 75 now 80. 80 now 85. $80 now 85. $80 bid now 85.
Which one do we got? Yep.
Hey, we got, okay, and 85 looking for 90. We're at $90 looking for 100, looking for 100, $90 looking for 100. She's at 90. We're looking at 95. Okay, 95 looking for 100, $100 looking for 105, 100 looking for 105, $100 looking for 105. Are we all in and all done, folks? We are sold number 148 for $100.
Excellent. Okay, this is C.
C is a cobalt fruit.
Yes, this is it's a little different color, and this is a Fenton piece. I think it's a 1980s piece with the original hang tag. And we're going to start this one out at $50. It's got the opalescent coined spots. $50 opening bid now, 45. Anybody at 45? 45 now, 50. $45 on this, looking for $50. 50 now, 55. Unusual color, folks. $50 bid now, 55. Looking for $55 bid. $50 on the blue cruet, looking for 55 now, 60. 60 now, 65. $60 bid now, looking for 65. It's very pretty piece, folks. We are at 60. I'm bid at $60. $60 now, 65. Sold $60. Number 135.
Okay, what's number D?
That should be a Vasa Marina sample vase. Okay, yeah, this one is something a little different. It's got silver fleck. This was done as a sample and purchased from Fenton's sample shop. It was not ever part of the line. And so it is a very pretty lavender with the silver, a little different than a lot of what they did. Kind of a spangle glass, and we're going to start this one out at $75 because there's not anything else much like it out there. $75 opening bid now, $60. Anyone in at 60? $60 now, $50. Let's get it started, folks. $40 bid. Anybody in? $40 now, 45. Looking for $45 on the sample piece. $40 now, 45. I'm in at 40. $45. $45 now, looking for 50. 45 looking for 50 on the sample vase. This one's a pretty scarce one. Don't let it get away. And we are there. Sold. Number 122.
Okay, last one for you, George, and then take.
This is also a sample vase. This is blue Burmese Jack in the Pulpit. This was never in the line either. This also came from the Fenton sample shop. This one doesn't even have a sticker or a tag on it. That's how sample it was. So this one we are going to start at $75 opening bid on the Jack in the Pulpit, $75 opening bid on the sample piece.
I have 40.
You have 40, we'll start at 40. $40 now, 45 for this very unusual piece. 45 now, 50. 45 now, 50. $45 on the sample piece. I'm bid at $45 looking for 50, 45 looking for 50, and now 50, 55, now $60, 60, 65. We're looking for $70. $70, we're at $65 looking for $70, $65 looking for 70, and sold $65, number 135.
All right.
You're all warmed up now, which is great because we've got a great piece coming up next here. This is, let's see, where are we here? Lot number 140. This is, I believe this is a Fenton piece. This is Jade. This is from the 1920s. And yep. Okay, how's that? Better? Okay. Okay, so this is a 1930s vintage Jade, and it is beautiful. And their jade green is a little different. It's actually a little more like an actual jade stone. I always thought that was very pretty with that Art Deco. We're going to start this one off at $50. $50 opening bid on the 1930s jade ice bucket with the bamboo handle. $50 now, 40. $40 opening bid, 40 and 45 and 50 and 55 and 60 and 65 and 70. And 75 in the back, $80, $85, $85. She's got that smile. We've got $80 now looking for 85. I'm in at $80 looking for 85, $80 bid now looking for 85, and sold $80, number 135. Okay. Next on this slide is a large white object against a black background.
Okay, what is it?
I can't really tell. I think it's frosted or clear glass. Oh, it's the Elite piece. Yeah, this is really nice. We're not exactly sure what it is. Is it a paperweight? But it is signed Lalique on the bottom, and it is their quality in that frosting. Funny thing, I was in the Lalique store in Mexico City, and they're making practically nothing in clear anymore. All their stuff is in color, so the clear stuff is now pretty collectible. And we're going to start this off at $40. $40 opening bid on the Lalique. $40, looking for $40. Now $35. $35 on the Lalique. Now $30. Looking for a $30 bid. This is a very nice piece of French glass. We've got $30 in the back. $30. Now $35. 30 looking for 35. Now 35 looking for 40. 40 now looking for 45. 40 now 45. This is number 141. $40 looking for 45. $45 now bid, now looking for 50. $45 in my bid, 50. $50 now 55. $50 now looking for 55 on the Lalique piece. We are at $50. All in, all done. Sold, $50. Number 142 for the Lalique piece. 142. All right, these look like, oh, that's very cute. I don't know anything about this piece. Oh, it's Dave Fetty. Yes, I see the signature. Yep, very good. This is really cool. This is one of the pieces Dave Fetty made after Fenton glass, and I can't say I saw anything like this when we went and saw him blowing down in West Virginia. So let's start this off at $50 bid on the Dave Fetty thing. We've got 50 now 60, 50 now 60, $60 now 70, 70 now 80, 80 now 90. 90 now 100, $100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 160 looking for 170. We are at $160 looking for 170. You're shaking your head. 160 looking for 170, and we are sold $160. Number 122 for the Dave Fetty piece.
It's right here, it's right here. I just wanted to.
Okay, here is a Murano glass piece, and how cool this fish is with the amberina and clear. And I always like those bases. You'll see them sometimes as cocktail decanters too, and those are really expensive. The pieces on the base, well, they're pretty collectible now. Let's start this one off at $50. $50 bid on the Murano fish. We got 80. Okay, we're going to start at 80. $80 bid. Now looking for 90. $80 looking for 90. $90 now looking for 100. 100 now looking for 110. 110 looking for 120. 120 looking for 130. 130 looking for 140. 140 looking for 150. 150 looking for 160. What's that? You're out. Yep, we're at 150. 150 bid. I'm in at 150. Do we have one? You're at 150. Going, and gone. Sold number 154, $150. Great piece. Oh, this is a different color we don't see. Yeah, it glows, but it's also got that Carnival finish on it, and this is in the strawberry pattern.
That's the one we put in Facebook. Yeah. 40,000.
Wow. Oh, that's very interesting. John says they put this on Facebook just to show people, and they got 40,000 hits to this posting because this is a very unusual piece in this color treatment. And I think we'll start out here at $50 opening bid. $50 for this unusual piece. Now we've got 50 in the back, now 60, now 70, now 80, now 90, now 100, now 110. Now 120, now 130, now 140. We've got 140, now 150, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230. We're at 220 and looking for 230. Okay, we're at 220 and we're all in, all done. Sold $220 to number 122.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's great. Yep. You folks, this is a knowledgeable group of people, and you know what the good stuff is. All right.
Am I right?
Oh, this is cool. The small alley cat. These are so great. I like the clear color.
It's a happy cat.
Oh, it's a happy cat. Okay, very good. Happy cat. Yes, I get those confused. The Tiffin, the old ones, you know, they were all one, and now they're a bunch. Very pretty blue color with a little bit of iridescence. Let's start this one at $50. $50 opening bid. We've got 50 now 60, 60 now 70, 70 now 80, 80 now 90. We're at $80 bid, $80 bid on the blue cat. And we are in at $80 looking for 90, $80 looking for 90. Sold $80, number 136. Okay, this little donkey here, is this, oh, very nice. This is a two-piece. Yeah, 2 for 1. This is Slag chocolate glass, the donkey and the cart. And so you're getting both pieces for one money as a set. And we're going to start this off also at $50. $50 opening bid for the two-piece set here. $50 now 40. $40. Let's get started here. $40 in the back. 40 now 45. 45 now 50. $45 looking for 50. $50 now 55. 55 looking for 60. 60 looking for 65. 65 looking for 70. 70 looking for 75. 75 looking for 80. $80 bid now 85 now 90. 85 looking for 90. $90 bid. $95. We're at $90. I'm at $90 bid. Fair warning and sold. $90. Number 153. Okay, this is a great piece of Viking blue neat glass, and I have always liked the way they pulled it in like a crown. I think they were trying to do kind of like Fostoria was back then, and the crowns are pretty popular, and that is the blue neat color. I am going to start that one out at $30 opening bid. $30 for the Viking blue neat compote with the poles. That's a pretty cheap price, folks. Let's try 25. 25. Do we have 25? We're in at $25 now 30. 25 looking for 30. $30 now 35. $30 now 35. No beating each other up. $30 now 35. We're in at $30 looking for $35. 35 looking for 40. We are at $35. You ladies are out unless you want to bid. 35 now looking for 40. Fair warning. Sold $35, number 148. Okay. We have a very nicely painted Fenton basket, and there is that hot glow again. Oh, this is really nice. This one's got the diamond herringbone pattern in it, so you really get a lot of design in it when you light it up. And let's start this one off at $40 bid. $40 bid, now 45. We've got $40 bid and now 45. 45 now 50. 50 now 55. 55 now 60. 65. We've got 65 now 70. Looking for $70 now 75. $70 now 75 now 80. 80 looking for 85. 85 now 90. 85, 80, 90 now 95. 95 now 100. We're at $95 for the basket. Looking for $100. It's a nice piece at a nice price. $95. Fair warning and sold. Number 135. Very nice. And these are oh, Miss Krista, cream and sugar. Boy, yep. We've got a cream and sugar. We don't have a lid on that sugar bowl, but boy, that's a cute set. And you can use it as an open sugar. I just sold the salt and pepper shakers, and this stuff is really popular. One of the best things left and ever made. If you're a cat lover, well, here's your chance. We're going to start these at $25. $25 now 30. We've got 25 looking for 30. 25 on the Miss Chris looking for $30 on the cream and sugar there. $25 looking for 30 now. 30 looking for 35. 35 now 40. 35 now 40. 40 looking for 45. $40 bid, I'm in at $40 bid, $40 bid, $40 now, looking for 45, and sold for $40, number 135. All right, here's a pretty piece.
I think that's a Mendenhall.
Is it a Trudy Mendenhall?
I think so, let me take a look. Painted by TJ Mendenhall.
Oh, that's great. Yep, this is OG back in the factory days. And it's, I like this. It's nice and simple. You can see through it and you still get some pattern there and a good color. Let's start this at $40. $40 on the Trudy Mendenhall. We've got a bid of 40 now, 45. 40 looking for 45.
Yes.
45 looking for 50. 50 for 55. 50 looking 55 now 60. 60 now 65. Now 70. Now 75. now $80, 80 now 85, 85 looking for 90, 90 now 100, 100 now 105, 105 now 110, 110 now 115, 115 looking for 120, 120 looking for 125, 125 looking for 130. We're at $125 bid, 125, all in and all done. Sold for $125 to number 135. Oh, this is a pretty piece here. This is this malachite glass made in Bohemia. So this is essentially Czech glass. I think these were done in the 1950s, if I'm not mistaken. Very pretty atomizer there. And you might need it on a hot day like this. Just fill it with water and spray. We will start this one out at $40. $40 on the malachite atomizer. These sell pretty well, folks. $40 now, $35. $35, let's get started at $30. We've got $30 now. $30 on the atomizer, looking for $35. Yep, $35 now, $40. Now $45. $45 in the back. Okay, okay, $45 now, $50. $45 now, $50. Looking for $50 bid. $50 now, $55. $50 bid now, $55. Sold $50. Number 152. Oh, this is nice. Yes, this is great. This is a piece of Goldscheider porcelain. And Goldscheider, this was something made in America that originally was made in Europe, and they fled the Nazis and moved their factory here, and we are the beneficiaries. They made beautiful stuff. First thing I ever sold at a show was a piece of Goldscheider, so I have happy memories of it.
I think it's 40.
40? Yep. Yep, that sounds about right. We're going to start this lovely lady off at $40. $40 bid on the Goldscheider dresser powder box, whatever you want it to be. $40 now, $35. And I bid $35. Let's get this started. $30 bid. $30 bid. Anybody in at $30 on this piece? $30 bid now, looking for $35. 30 looking for $35. I'm in at $30. $30 now, $30 now, looking for $35. $30 looking for $35. No other bidders, then we are sold to number 136. Okay, this next piece is an unusual color for these. This is Empoli glass, and you do not really see this color of red because it cost extra money to make, and a lot of the Empoli bottles were just for people to sell wine in back in the day. So this one's a little bit harder to find. We're going to start this one off at $50 opening bid. $50 for the Empoli decanter. We've got 50 now, 60. 50 now, 60. $60 bid now, 65. 65 now, 70. 70 now, 75. 75 now, 80. 80 now, 85. 85 now, 90. 90 now, 95. 95 now, 100. 100 now, 105. 105 now, 110. 110 now, 115. We are in at 110. 110 on the Empoli red bottle. It's a beautiful piece. We are fair warning here and sold number 152.
All right. Got the lighthouse. Yep. Teeny. Jake's got it, right?
Very cool.
There you go, Jake.
This is pretty. Nice piece of Fenton glass. It's got a walnut base, which is a little unusual, and a great painting. He'll turn it around so you can see of the lighthouse. And it's really nicely done. Who's the artist on that, Jake? Are you able to tell?
Teenager.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Teenager. Okay, very interesting. Oh, and there's another mark on there. Let's see. This is for American Gallery. Okay. Very nice piece. Haven't seen this one before myself.
$2 glass messenger.
Oh,
Exclusive.
this is a glass messenger piece. Very good. That's why it's not familiar to me. I don't see a lot of glass messenger. We're going to start this one at $40. $40 opening bid, now 45. 40 looking for 45. We've got 45 looking for 50. 50 now 55. 50 now 55. $50 looking for 55. You're at 50. We're looking for 55. 55, thank you. 50, but 60, now 65. Now 70, now 75. Now $80. 80 now 85. 80 now 85. We are in at 80, looking for 85. 85 now 90. 90 now 95. 95 now 100. 100 now 105. 105 now 110. 115. 120. 125. 130. 135. We are at 130 on the lighthouse vase, 130, and fair warning, and sold $130 to number 151. Very nice piece. There's some cool stuff in this auction.
Yeah.
Here's a very pretty piece. Did we decide if this was Blanco or Greenwich?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Let's see if we can.
Blanco striking it.
It does. Yeah, let's look at. Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah, the
tomorrow's
way
the
the
appraisal
bottom's figure.
fair at noon.
So bring this back. And
Yeah. By then we'll try to know which one of those two companies made it. But I'm actually leaning towards Blanco too because of the color. So we're going to start this out at, it's definitely a 1960s piece. We're going to start this out at $40 opening bid for the big picture. $40. $40 now, 35. Let's see, $35 now. There we are, $35 opening bid. 35 looking for 40. 35 looking for now 40, now 45, now 50. $45 bid, $45 bid on the big blue pitcher. Fair warning, and sold, number 119. All right. Oh, this is a nice basket. And this one not only, of course, flows under the black light because it's the beautiful Fenton Burmese, but it appears to have glass frit in the decoration. Yeah, oh, that's nice. Glass frit and enameling on the butterfly wings. That's a very, very pretty piece there.
There's 109 out of 1750, hand painted by D. Adkins.
Very good. All right, let's start this one off at $75. $75 opening bid. And how about $60? $60 opening bid. We've got $60 now, 70. 60 now, 70. $60 opening bid. I'm in at $60, looking for $70. $70 now, 70, looking for 80. $70 bid. $70 bid on this pretty basket, folks. It's a great deal. We're looking for $80 somewhere in the house. $80 now, 80 looking for 90, 80 looking for 90. We got $80 bid looking for 90, now 90 looking for 100. $100 bid, now 110. 100 looking for 110. All in and all done. Sold $100, and that is number 135. That's cute. You don't see these too much. This is Venetian glass. A lot of these dancers were made in the 1950s. When I say Venetian, it probably was from the island of Murano. That vase looks like Salviati to me with all the gold in it. That is a very pretty piece. And it is is that a candlestick holder? Or is it just a figure with the top hat? Okay, I see. Very nice. And yeah, great color combination there. And let's start that one off at $50. $50 opening bid. 50 now, 60. 50 looking for 60. We've got $50 on the piece that she's holding there. $50 looking for $60. $55, anybody? Last chance. We're at 50 looking for 55, 55 looking for 60, 60 looking for 65, $60 bid, $65, 65 looking for 70, 70 looking for 75, 75 looking for 80, $80 bid now 85, $80 bid now 85. I'm in at $80 bid, looking for $85. You're already in at 80, and we are sold for $80 to number 118. Oh, this is big. Yep, that's what happens when you put gold in a glass batch. That is pretty impressive cranberry there. And look at all the texturing. Very pretty piece and big too. I think the cranberry's making a comeback. I'm sure seeing it go where I sell. So let's start that one off at $50. $50 opening bid. We've got 50 now, 60 now, $70. Looking for 70 now, 80 now, 90 now, 100. 110. We are at $100 bid. $100 bid on the big beater. Now 120. Now 110. Sorry, 110 looking for 120. 120 looking for 130. We're at 130, 140, 150. 150 looking for 150. We are at 140 looking for 150. Fair warning. And sold $140 to number 122. Beautiful piece.
Okay, here's. You got
Oh,
160,
thanks.
you're gonna do 160.
Okay. All right, this is number 159, and I believe that we decided that this was Wallenbach, if I remember right, when we were looking at it. Is that right? Yeah, I believe that's right. It's the W with the crown mark. This is German. They made beautiful porcelain women, both before and after the Second World War. A lot of the companies were in Eastern Germany, and so we couldn't get these for a long period of time, so they're pretty popular with the collectors, and we're going to start her off at $40 opening bid. $40 on the very pretty seated woman. Now $50. 40 looking for 50. 40 looking for 50. $40 bid in, looking for $50. How about 45? Anybody out there for $45? This is a very nice piece of porcelain. Porcelain's a real deal these days. And we've got 45 now looking for 50. $45 looking for 50, now 55. 55 now looking for 60. $55 bid now looking for $60. 55 looking for 60. Are you out, Pauline?
I'm in.
You're in. So, okay, that's $60 looking for 65. 60 looking for 65. And sold number 155. She's a beauty. This is nice.
Where's yours?
Right here. Thank you. Okay, this is a beautiful piece of blue Burmese with a really nice painting of butterflies and floral, and S. Jackson is our decorator. That is a very pretty piece. I'm finding blue Burmese very hard to find out in the wild for me. Is that lavender, not blue Burmese? Thank you. Okay. It's so good being in a knowledgeable group of people. Oh yeah, now that I see it, you're right. There's no blue in it at all once you get it in white. Yeah. Oh, really? So it's like the Alexandrite glass. Oh yeah, I'm watching it change color as it goes out there. So it's really like an Alexandrite satin glass called lavender. Thank you for that. All right, well, let's start that one off at $40 opening bid. $40 on the lavender. We got 40, now 50. 50 now 60, 60 now 70. $70 now 80, looking for $80. $70 bid, $80 in the back. We got 80 now looking for 90, 80 looking for 90, $90 bid now 100. We're at $90 bid now 100, $100 now 110, $100 bid now 110, 100 bid now looking for $110. All in, all done. Sold $100 to number 122.
Now we have letters.
Okay, now we've got letters.
I think this is George.
Okay.
Yep, number F.
Yeah.
Number F.
Okay, letter F. This is similar, but this is a different color than the one you saw before. Yeah, same pattern. Yep. That color is actually pretty hard to find. That originally in retail land 30 years ago had a price of well into the $300 range on that. We're going to start it at 150 opening bid. Do we have 150 now? 175. 175 now 200. 200 looking for $200 bid. We've got 175, 200 now 225. 225 looking for 250. We are at 225 looking for 250 on this beautiful leopard. It's a nice big size. $225 bid. I'm in at 225 now looking for 250. 225 looking for 250. 225 looking for 250. And sold for $225, number one.
Okay. What's our next letter?
Our next letter is G.
G is what? Okay, Mr. Crew.
Here we go. This matches this matches the horny kern that we saw before earlier. And it is a very pretty one. This was a pretty short trip in the line for Fenton. In fact, I don't think this actually was in the line for more than a minute. Yeah, the stopper's really great. All of the dimpling and the indentation. Yeah, when you look at the quality of Fenton, it's just amazing. I know that's why we're all here, right? So let's start that one off at $50 opening bid. $50 now 60. $50 looking for 60. We've got $50 looking for 60. We've got 60 now looking for 70. 70 looking for $80. 80 now 90. $80 bid now looking for $90. $80 bid on the crew at $80 bid. We got $90. $90 looking for 100. We are at $90 on the crew at looking for $100. Everybody in, all done? Sold for $90. And that one goes to number 146. Great piece. Good price too.
Letter
Hey,
H.
Letter H. This guy is really cute. He's a little hard to see, so they'll bring him around. This was an exclusive for Collectors Showcase. This was only sold in their shop in Washington State. You couldn't get it anywhere else. This was an exclusive they had done for these for Father's Day. And so we're going to start this one off at $30. $30 now 40. $30 looking for 40. You're in at 30. $30 looking for $40 on the bear. $30 bid, $30 bid, now 40. 40 looking for 50. 50 now looking for 60. $50 bid, now 60. 60 looking for 70. 70 now 80. $70 bid, we're in at $70 bid for the Collector Showcase bear. 70 looking for 80. And sold $70, number 150. And I know she loves the animals, so that's a great thing.
I.
Letter I. Letter I should be the logo. Yep. Yeah, this is an unusual color here on this logo. And I'm going to give Irene just a second there because I think we've got somebody on this. So, okay, very good. Yep.
I think that's chameleon green.
Yeah, I think it's chameleon green. That's what I've been told. And it's an unusual color. So Fenton dealer sign. We're going to start this one off at $50. $50 and now 60 and now 70 and now 80. $80 in there, 90 in the back, 100. $100 bid, 110. Anybody in at 110? We've got $100 bid, now 110. $100 bid, now 110 on the dealer sign. $100. All in, all done. Sold $100. Number 136.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, George.
Okay, we did it.
Very good.
Yes.
Before you go on there, did you
Yeah.
get the basket out of the back?
Huh?
Did you get the basket out of the back?
George, can you saw a couple more?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's great.
I got it.
And what number are we at? My right.
161.
Thank you.
Yeah, you thought if you applauded, you could get me off the stage, but no such luck. All right. This is a Blanco piece, not to be confused with Viking. Vikings are molded. This is hand blown. This is Amberina. Actually, they called theirs tangerine. And it is a nice piece that I think came out in the late 50s, Wayne Husted design, and was made into the 60s. We're going to start this one at $35. $35 opening bid on the Blanco bowl. $35 now, $30. Let's get this started. $30 opening bid on the Blanco bowl. $30 now, $25. Anyone in at $25? That's a pretty nice piece there. $25 opening bid. Anybody? $25. Now looking for $30. $25 looking for $30. It's a heck of a deal, folks.
Wait. Is that 161?
It's 161. Okay, so 30 now looking for 35, now looking for 40, 40 now 45, 45 looking for 50, 50 now looking for 55, 55 looking for 60, 60 looking for 65, we're at $60, we're in at $60 and at $60. It's a good price for what it is. Fair warning and sold, $60, number one.